The name of this episode is Going to Battle, and it reads, the FBI brings in a negotiator to finally make headway in their investigation. Marvel prepares a drastic final step, and the highest proposes a cruel test for River. So where do we leave off? We left off where the highest was rescued by Andrew, and yes, here comes the soldiers, right? They all got a late pass. And he's like, "Are you okay, my lord?" He's like, "Yes, I'm okay." He's like, "I'm loyal to you, sir. I'm loyal to you, my lord." He's like, he wasn't always loyal. I'm like, "You're going to have this conversation right now?" He's like, "Well, you have to touch me with your lessons, right? Touch me. I am loyal to you." He's like, "That sounds good." But here comes a Daikon. Rivercon walks in and he's like, "Oh, guys, are you okay?" So I'm okay now, thanks to Andrew. Where were you? He's like, he doesn't have an excuse, and he knows he's in big trouble. So Andrew's like, "Let's get this body out of here. Thanks to Andrew, we're good." And your boy is in big trouble. What's gonna happen to Rivercon now? Ruth is standing there. She looks like she's been waiting for this moment for a long time. Your boy, the lowest, just duffs him to foul. Punches him right in the face. He falls on the ground, and he knows he's about to get it. And he tells Ruth, "Hey, look, it's time for you to leave. You can leave us," right? And he tells your boy Rivercon to disrobe. Now, again, we've seen this before, right, with Daikon Anthony. Whenever there's a disrobement of the black outfit, there's nothing but trouble following that, right? And she's like, "Well, your highest, I wanted to watch this one, right? I want to watch this punishment." He's like, "Don't be silly. Go ahead and leave," right? So she leaves out. Your boy River, he disrobed, and yeah, Lois is grabbing him by the neck. He knows he's in big, big trouble. We are back to River getting tortured like he used to. Now, we are back at the sheriff's precinct, and who do we see? We see Sheriff Conley, and he's like, "Oh, Desiree, you coming to see me? Little old me, you must be real desperate." She's like, "Well, I admit, I am in need." Now, why would you admit you are in need? And he's like, "What do you want?" He's like, "Well, I wanted to find out if, you got any more information. Maybe I could pick your brain." He's like, "Not going to get anything out of me." He's like, "I want immunity or whatever." He's like, "You have no wiggle room to negotiate right now." And he's like, "Yeah, you're not the brightest one in the box, right? You're not too bright. You just admitted that you needed my help." And here comes Kyle, like, "Can't have any more moments. Yeah, the head special agent is here." He's like, "What? Duncan is here?" Yeah, right? And the sheriff was like, "Ooh, you are so fired right now." He's laughing. He's like, "Yeah, your boss is here. Oh, you in trouble." And the sheriff is just laughing his ass off, still in jail, but he's laughing at Desiree because, yeah, going down. So here we are, the fellas, the guards, and Andrew, they are digging a ditch, and Peter's asking a question like, "Is this deep enough?" He's like, "Of course it's not." Andrew's getting on him like, "Of course it's not. It's not deep enough. The body's going to stink up the whole campus." And of course, Manny and them, they're praising Andrew, and here comes Obadiah. "Well, what are you praising Andrew for?" "Well, Andrew saved the highest from this filth, this parasite right here." He's like, "Oh, he was cartel, huh?" Knew he was when he first came on campus. And Andrew's like, "Oh, you knew he was evil when he first came and you did nothing about it?" He's like, "Yeah, it's evil everywhere," right? Andrew's pretty smart. He's like, "Yeah, you knew this. Why didn't you just take him out? Why did you allow him to walk around?" It's the evil is everywhere. And Daikon, he fell for it. He's a fool. He's nothing but a fool, right? He missed it. And then he walks away. And he's like, "Come on, man, before it gets dark, let's bury this body because we don't want this body to start stinking." Here we are back at the highest's trailer, and the highest is like, "You're awake," because whenever he beats down Rivercon, he is knocked out. He knocks him out cold, right? So he's like, "Yeah, I'll do anything. Your highest, I'll do anything. You tell me what I need to do for forgiveness." And he's like, "Well, the test is going to start now." He's like, "You know what? Come here. Give me a kiss." And he tries to give him a kiss, and he punches him right in the gut. Bow! River falls on the ground again. And your boy, the highest, is like, "You know what? I got something for you," right? So here we are. Now we are in the punishment trailer. And we see George and Lewis still up in there holding strong. And man, Lewis is like, "Can I ask you a question, man?" He's like, "Yo, did he cut everything? Did he cut the whole thing off? He's like, man, he had a lot to cut. He's like, yeah, the whole thing off, man. He said, I had a tree trunk, now it's a tree stump. And he is making jokes, and Lewis is laughing. He's like, man, I needed that laugh, man. How could you laugh about all of this, man? He's like, yo, better to laugh than to cry, man. He's like, torture us, man. I hear Marvel, and they're coming. He's like, you can hear all that? He's like, I have. All I have is my hearing, you know? But they're joking about the whole, yeah, I can get condoms for half off now. It's like, I mean, all you can do is laugh. They're in the punishment trailer. There's nothing else they can really do. But here comes Elda Mava Supreme, and she creeping up in there. Who's following her? Of course, the headmaster himself, Obadiah, man. And he's like, yes, please, please, mercy. And it's like, there's no mercy. Shut up. There's no mercy for traitors, right? He's like, Marva, ring the bell. He's like, please don't ring that bell, Marva. You know, your boy Obadiah punches George right in the face. Pow! Right? They are torturing them. It's like something for them. So they're putting back on those headphones, and they're about to do some crazy mess on these two right here. Again, Headmaster Obadiah is the master torturer. And here comes Elder Mother Supreme, and they are just celebrating. And they're like, yes, I'm loyal to the Raku. Of course, we are loyal to the Raku. And he's like, oh, praise the highest. And Obadiah joins in. Oh, praise the Raku. Oh, praise the Raku. I mean, they are going off on their praise session right there. This is crazy. I've never seen anything like this before. But these two maniacs are going off in the punishment trailer. Oh, praise the Raku. I'm like, bruh, I've never seen anything crazy like this. Elda Mama Supreme, she is wild gal. Oh, praise the Raku. They bugging out. Now, we have Mariah. And Mariah is there, still on the campus doing her reporting. And she's like, well, the people are here. There's some people protesting, but there are people here who are actually praising the Raku. And they want to get in and they want to follow the Raku. And there goes Agent Duncan. And he's like, man, I can't believe y'all allowed this stuff to happen, right? He's cursing everybody out. And Mariah's like, yeah, you're here. And they want to join the Raku. They want to praise the Raku, even though, you know, a lot of the craziness that's going on. And Duncan is just like, man, you guys are the worst. He is about to go off, and he is going off on Kyle and Desiree. He's like, you guys are the worst agents in the world. Like, how come this hasn't been shut down? Well, we got a plan, sir. We got a plan. He's like, man, if you had a plan, you would have been in there already. This would have been shut down already. So in between your effing sessions, you know, you literally effing around, y'all should have created a plan. And she's like, well, we do have a plan, sir. He's like, but I don't care. At this moment, you made this into a shit show, and now we got to clean it up. You know, you guys are relieved of your duties. You're relieved of your command. We are bringing in the top-notch agents to come and take care of this thing, which I should have done in the first place. And she's like, you know what, sir? You know, I resent. He's like, I don't give a damn about your resentment. Agent Duncan is not playing. He's the lead agent. I don't give a damn about your resentment. You guys have just messed us up. You put in a reporter in there to make us look weak. He's like, you know what? We're the FBI. We make everybody do whatever the F we want them to do. He's like, are you calm down? It's like, this is the calmest I'm going to get, Desiree. She's like, can I please explain? And she's about to cry. He's like, you better not. You better not cry on me now. Don't even try to cry. That ain't going to work right now. You better not cry on me right now. Whatever. He's like, you know what, man? It's a wrap. You guys are done. And then we're bringing in our top agents on this because you guys suck. Agent Duncan, the lead head, Duncan, is not playing. So here we are with your girl, Ruth and Zane. And he's like, what's going on? How's it going? Oh, it's not good. It's not good. You know, it's not good. I found something. Zane is like, I found something. It's like, what did you find? What are you talking about, Zane? What did you find now? So she opens up this case, and then all of a sudden, what do we see? We see C4 packs. Now, for those who don't know, that is explosives, family. Yeah, they've some explosives in this case, man. There's weapons everywhere. Lilo has placed weapons and explosives everywhere around the campus. And of course, there's like, this is not good. Your girl Ruth is like, oh my God, this is insane. She's like, we really have to get out of here before everything explodes. Literally, we gotta go, right? And Zane is just like, yeah, okay, let's get out of here. Let's do whatever we need to do, whatever. Meanwhile, back in the the lowest's trailer, what do we see? We see your boy River waking up with the TV on in the background. That TV just appears out of nowhere. I never see it any other time. But Mariah's on the screen, and yeah, your boy River, he's like, I'm sorry, I'll do anything. Please forgive me, please. Like, yeah, I know you will. He's like, I'll beg you forgiveness. Your highest. Then goes Mariah on the screen, and your boy is watching. And yeah, Mariah's saying that people are out there praising the Raku, and people are ready to join the Raku. And then she goes over to this guy, and they got love for the Rakadushi in the background. He's like, what do you say? He's like, yeah, we're here, to praise the Raku. We're here to join this Raku, and she's like, what about all the dangers and all the unalivements that's been going on? And he's like, man, that's the media with their deviltry, we down for Raku. Oh, praise the Raku. Oh, praise the Raku. And then he starts chanting, the people start chanting, they're chanting behind her. She's like, well, there you have it, Bill. Back to you in the studio, right? And the highest is like, did you see that, River? Did you see that? He's like, yes, I saw it. The people, they want to join us. They want to be a part of us. All praise the Raku. He's like, yes. They're not allowing them to come in. Well, they did, barricade the entire campus so they can't get in. He's like, yes. We definitely need to take care of them. He's like, okay, well, get up and then put your clothes back on. And he's like, which back on? Put on your black for now. We got work to do. You're going to have plenty of time to prove yourself to me, prove yourself worthy of being Daikon, right? He's like, okay, I'm going to put my clothes back on, because he was calling him River, and he's going back and forth between River and Daikon, right? So here we are, Obadiah, we are the Raku. And the girls are like, we are the Raku. He's like, I am loyal to the Raku. I am loyal to the Raku. So, man, he got them brainwashed. He is teaching these little soldiers how to move. Man, this is wild, boy. And they are following him. He's like, forward march. And following your boy, Obadiah is manipulating these young minds to do whatever he wants them to do. So they walk out. They see the Lois and Rivercon, and they're looking over. He's like, look, you see right there? And Obadiah he's a good leader. He's a really good leader. He's teaching these children. You need to learn from Obadiah. And of course, River is just like, yes, your highest. Just don't want to get beat down anymore. He's like, whatever you say, your highest, yes, your highest. It's like, yeah, you need to study with Obadiah. He's a true leader. He knows how to lead people. You need to learn a lot from him. He is not going to give any kickback to the highest. He's just looking at him like, yes, sir, yes. So, of course, Obadiah is marching with his troops, and he stops them. And he walks over to the highest, like, your highest, Daikon. He's like, yeah, I need you to teach, River. Oh, you mean Daikon? Yeah, Daikon, your leadership skills, because you're a leader. Oh, of course, strong leaders, right? And, he's like, yeah, I could teach River. He's like, oh, you mean Daikon? Yeah, Daikon. He's like, oh, you slipped too. Like, this is like a daddy-son conversation. They're kind of joking and laughing at Daikon because they know he messed up. And it's like, yeah, so we need to create a plan. He says, I have a plan. And River's like, okay, I'm listening. He's like, River, go and tend to other people. He's like, well, shouldn't I be here to listen? He's like, no, just what I say, just go. He's like, yes. So they're trying to get rid of River because your boy, the highest, does not want to share his plan with Rivercon, who they are kind of in question. He's like, sure you can trust him? He's like, yeah, we'll see. For now, we'll see, Obadiah. We'll see. He's like, listen, I got a plan, and we're gonna need like your most loyal soldier. Who's your most loyal soldier? He's like, actually, it's a girl. It's like, oh, really? It's like, bring her over. And who walks over? Man, Callie walks over. She getting older and older, boy, but she is the loyal soldier of Obadiah. What are they going to have her do? Do not mess around with Callie. He's like, oh, Callie. And your boy Obadiah's like, oh, her Raku name is Ruby. He's like, yes, of course, Ruby. And it's like, nah, don't do nothing to Callie. Now, here we are. They have a command post on the campus, and this is a new agent. He's like, man, let's just go up in there and just take him down. And Kyle's like, listen, man, it's very complicated. You can't just walk up in there, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, you can't just go up in there and just bombard. People are going to be unalive if you do that. And here comes lead agent Duncan, and he's like, yes, you know, we got to do what we got to do. And Desiree's like, please don't just go up in there, because if you do, people will be unalive. There's so many children in there. There's 90-something children. There's 500 people up in there. It's going to get crazy. And if you do that, you might as well bring some body bags if you just run up in there. And she walks away. And Duncan's like, listen, I trust her. I trust what she's saying. That's why I brought in the big guns. That's why I brought in the top-notch guy. Ladies and gentlemen, and he's like introducing like he's an announcer. He's like, ladies and gentlemen, I want to introduce to some and introduce to others. It's like, why does he sound like an announcer? Like, what? Introducing Agent Willard. And if anybody's going to get the people out, he's the top-notch negotiator. He's the one that's going to do it. So we will follow him and his negotiation tactics. And he's just standing there like, yeah, I'm the man. I'm the man. Are you the man? We'll see if you are the man. We shall see, because they're looking at him like, really? You supposed to be the dude? Okay. All right, let's see what you could do. Meanwhile, back in the kitchen, we got some things are brewing and mixing it up. And all of a sudden, remember that girl that was getting busy with heat? Yeah, she's in there. She takes off her mask and she sneezes. Like, girl, what the F is wrong with you? She's like, oh, I'm sorry, I had to sneeze. She's like, girl, keep the mask on and the gloves on. If you sneeze, you got to sneeze to the mask. Come on, why you take the mask off in front of... What is the point of having a mask? You just sneezed in the kitchen around all this stuff. Here comes Joan, and she's like, Elder Mother Mara, how are ya? She's like, yeah, what's going on? What's going on? We're busy up in here. What are you doing? What does it look like we're doing? Are you making some stuff for a celebration? No, it's not a celebration. You know, we are making some stuff to bless us so we can get to the Raku. She's like, really? Yeah. So when it's time to go, she's like, really, Elder Mother? Okay, well, she's like, well, go ahead and leave. We're busy right now. She's like, well, I need my medicine. You know, the thing got infected. She's like, okay. It's like, it's a good time to be with the Raku. And she's like, yes, all praise the Raku. And of course, Joan is looking like, yeah, these people crazy, making that punch. They getting ready to check out, drink that punch. And your girl Elder Mata's like, yes, we can't wait until we see the Raku. She is crazy. And there goes River. He's going back to the trailer, holding himself. And he's all crying and whimpering. And then Daikon's phone rings. He's like, oh, shoot. So he picks up. Who is it? Agent Willard. Yes. Is this Michael? Yes, this is Agent Willard. How are you doing? I'm Special Agent Willard. What's going on? Like, oh, it's crazy right now. We need to get up out of here. It's like, okay. We're going to do everything we need to do to get you out of there. Look, I need you to get me in contact with the highest. Can you do that? Yes, I could do that. Okay, get me in with the highest. I want to talk to him. All right. And then we'll go from there. All right, Michael? He's like, it's River. So he finally reveals that his name is River. Now, if Desiree gets this information, she's going to connect the dots. But Agent Willard's like, we're going to do whatever we have to do to get you up out of there safely, right? So, of course, your boy, he's worried right now because of his position and everything. So he's going to do whatever it takes. Here comes Zane and Ruth, and they go and see Joan. Joan is going off. Yo, we got to get out of here. I think our days are numbered. We should have never came back because they going crazy. They making Kool-Aid in the kitchen, and they are about to drink it, and we're not going to get out of here alive. She's like, Ruth is like, What are you talking about? Yo, man, they going crazy, man. And it's all because we don't have Anthony anymore. I know you had problems with Anthony Daikon, but at least he kept this place together. He kept all the crazies together. And your girl Joan is going off right now. Her eyes are popping out of her head. She knows that it's about to go down. And yes, Ruth is looking like, oh man, here's another situation I gotta try to. But yeah, your girl is really concerned. You know, when Joan is off like this, yeah, it's really time to see what's going on as far as getting up out of there, right? We should have never came back. I don't know what we're gonna do. Things are about to explode. It's about to go down. Major concerns for Joan. So now we see Andrew, and he rolls up into the Highest trailer. He's like, oh, Highest, you called for me? He's like, yes, I just wanted to thank you again, for saving our lives. And, are you really loyal to me? Are you really loyal to the Raku? You're not down with the government anymore? He's like, yes, of course. I would do anything to protect you. I'll do anything, my lord. That's what he started calling him now, my lord. All right, that's his new thing. All right, he's like, okay, well, you know what? I want you to disrobe. He's like, disrobe? He's like, yes. Andrew's looking and starts taking off his purple robe. And he's like, okay, good. Will you give yourself to me, and the Raku? And he's like asking him a question. And Andrew's like, what do you mean? Like, what's this all about? He's like, just answer the question, Andrew. Are you willing to give yourself to me and your loyalty to the Raku? He's like, yes, your highest, yes. I mean, he's hoping that he doesn't try to, get at him again. But here comes River knocking and walking in. He's like, River, do you not wait for an answer before you walk in? He's like, oh, I'm sorry, your highest. And of course, your boy Andrew's like, what the hell is he going to have me do now, right? He's like, sir, it's an emergency. I have Daikon's phone. It rang and it was the FBI and they want to talk with you. He's like, well, I gotta meditate on that to see if the Raku wants me to talk. He's like, okay, I'll leave. He's like, no. You came at the perfect time. He's like, go ahead, face Andrew, all right? And yeah, we're going to see. He's like, I'm looking for a strong leader, He's like, well, I am your Daikon. I'm your strong leader. He's like, yeah, you're loyal, but I'm looking for a strong leader. He's like, I'm your Daikon, though. I'm your Daikon. He's like, yeah, okay. He's like, look, this is what's going to happen. You guys are going to face off and battle. That's right. You're going to battle, and whoever wins the battle will be my Daikon. And he's like, well, what happens to the person that loses? Well, whoever loses will be unalived. It's like, whoa. So these guys are about to fight. They're about to go at it. Family, we are going to see what's going to happen. Who do you think is going to win? Is it going to be Rivercon or is it going to be Andrew? Family, let me know. Drop your comments below. Yeah, it's about to go down, family. We'll see what happens next time on Tyler Perry's Ruthless.